we're down in the dungeon, SHOT Show 2025. We are looking at a Nambu SMG. A time portal has been opened. And I'm here with Charles. Charles, what are we looking at?
So what this has been a passion project of mine for about 10 years. It's a closed bolt semi-auto replica of the Japanese Nambu Type 100 submachine gun from World War II. It started out as a personal project, just a obsession of mine playing video games growing up. I always see this thing in like Call of Duty, Red Orchestra and all that. And growing up, I always thought it'd be cool to have one. I'd go to a surplus store and buy one when I turn 18. No, because they only made 10,000 of them. Most of them ended up at the bottom of the ocean. I got lucky enough to get an original one, and at the time, I just became a gunsmith. I had my own machine shop and thought, you know what the hell? I'm just gonna make one. And it was a personal project, had no intention on going commercial, started posting about it online, and now there's hundreds of people that are saying, shut up and take my money.
Yeah,
so
sure.
now we're focusing less on the the one-off, just making it mine, and focusing more on streamlining it for production.
Is this where we are so far? Like this is as far as we've gotten?
So we do have other prototypes back at the shop, but this was the one that was most complete that we brought out for SHOT Show. As it stands, this is a actual firing firearm. We just need to clean it up, dress it up a little bit more. I actually just put this together the week before SHOT Show, and I'm hoping by the end of next week we'll get it firing, and then after that we're going to start optimizing it for production. Hopefully put this out sometime around June or July of this year.
What is proprietary and what parts are certainly you're not manufacturing the magazines, for example.
No, we're not manufacturing the magazines. These are actually surplus PPS 43 mags. They're really commonly available. You can get them as cheap as $6 if you look in the right place. Most of the gun is proprietary. The receiver tube, basically everything on the receiver, inside the receiver as well. It's a proprietary bolt carrier group, proprietary fire control group, stock and everything. But when we go to optimize it, one of the first things that we did was we got rid of the proprietary firing pin and ejector. We want this to be something where, if your firing pin bends or breaks, you don't have to get just what we make. You can go to any gun store in North America, swap out your firing pin with any AR-15 one, same thing with the ejector. And now we're also working with KAK to try and see if we can get AR-9 barrels to work in this thing too, which opens up a lot of doors for making short-barreled rifles, integral suppression, all sorts of stuff. We want this to be affordable and customizable for just about anyone.
And this will be 9mm?
This will be 9mm. We do have some planned in 7.62 Tokarev since we are using the PPS mags, and we're also planning a limited run in the original 8x22 Nambu cartridge as well.
I know that, again, this project is kind of in its nascence, but do you have any projection on cost or when they'll be actually available?
We're ballparking an MSRP of about $1,250. When we optimize it for production, we're hoping we can get the number to be a little bit lower, somewhere between $1,000 and $1,100. As far as availability goes, we're hoping to have pre-orders open sometime around May for a release of around June or July of this year.
Will that include a complete rifle, like with the stock and everything?
Yep, it will. That'll be the complete firearm, serialized straight to your FFL.
Charles, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us here on TFBTV about this.
Of course.
It's those passion projects and the guys that are really into a certain thing, a niche thing. That's what makes the industry, I think, so great. So I applaud you for doing this. I hope it does very well for you. Guys, thanks for tuning in to TFBTV. Make sure you stay tuned for more SHOT Show 2025.